So thank you, Dr. Erika Tate was just amazing, and we appreciate all that she did with the girls, pouring into the girls. We look forward to, just working with her in the future as well. But today was excellent. She poured her heart out, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But social justice also takes into account that laws or policies, such as school segregation or housing and job discrimination, have led to what we call disparities or gaps. And these gaps could be racial, like the differences between Black and white students in terms of academic achievement. Or they could be gender-based, which I'm thinking about that there are lower numbers of women participating in STEM careers than men. Now, raise your hand if someone has told you that you couldn't or shouldn't do what you wrote down. A couple people. Are their words truthful or are they unbelievable? And I'm not talking about like unbelievable, like they're exciting. I'm talking about how many times do you have to fact check them? Right? Are they supportive? Do they encourage you to pursue your interests, to say yes to changes in your life that could benefit you? Or are there conversations filled with complaining and saying like, no, 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 to the new people, new places, and new things in your life? And for me, are they energizing, right? When you spend time with them, do you feel excited and filled with joy? And your joy could be different than how I express my joy, right? Does that happen? Or do you feel drained, right? Or unchanged? Right. And of course, there are many other qualities that I want in a friend, but these are my deal breakers. Meaning if you don't come with these, we can't be friends. Urgent. Doing your best, yes. Urgency, like they gotta be ready to go. Because you're always ready. You look ready, I like it. Okay. Okay. Reliable, yeah, that's if they say that they're gonna do it, they do it.
Conflict resolution.
Conflict resolution, meaning?
If it's something between us, I feel like you should talk about it.
That's right, not let it fester. Yeah, that's great. That, like, the fact that you require that of your friends now is amazing and will serve you a long time. And that's what these social justice warriors talk about. They share their career pathways, their twists and turns that have led them to their current position. They share their stories and examples about how their work improves the communities in which they live and in which they serve. They share their why, the reasons for why they have chosen to serve their community. And then the fact that they had the opportunity to consider solutions that were on the community level connected their learning to themselves and their families and their communities. So it is critical that you know your places, that is your community spaces, and not just the buildings and parks, but also the history of a place, the struggle, the celebration, the contributions to all the things that you enjoy. And it's also important to pay attention to local businesses and organizations and the people who work in them and how they impact your education, how they impact your health and your quality of life. You want to make sure that these businesses stand for what you believe in, right? And that they're working hard to make sure that your life in this community is better. When people speak publicly about what matters most to them, you connect with people and you connect people with each other. As Black girls, as Black women, we are often told that we are not smart enough, that our questions about the world and that our observations about our community, our ideas for change are not important enough to be heard, to be taken up in conversation, or to inspire action. But this is untrue, because when we know ourselves, we listen to our voice, our heart. We become in tune to what we want to do, to pursue, to learn. And when we speak about what we know of ourselves, we invite others on our journey, whether as resources that advise us or as cheerleaders who encourage us. And when we know our places, we listen for the needs and the desires of our community, the history and the experiences of the people in it. And when we speak about what we know of our community, what's special, what needs to change, we invite others to be in service with us as collaborators, as fellow social justice warriors. And when we know our people, we listen to their stories, their hearts. We create space for their voices. And when we speak with them about their becoming, about their pathways of learning and serving, we build community. Because we are smart enough. We learn and figure things out. We are connected in our places and in our purpose, and we are confident that we can change the future, which for us is really unknown, because what we do not know, we can know from learning.